Sometimes you might get into issues when your window lock is basically broken. Why it happens? Excessive usage, kids were playing with it, or you might have your windows misaligned and it's just very hard to close it, basically this lock. It's very hard to lock it. Or sometimes people trying to lock the window, but it doesn't align and they just break the lever. To fix the broken lock on the window, it would have been that simple as just replacing this part. However, if the window is misaligned, if basically both windows are misaligned like these two, there is nothing to lock to. So first we have to align the windows, or we're gonna do some trick which I'm gonna show you. So first let me show you the problem. So this lever was broken because you see the actual second part is far away, so there is no way to lock it, and whoever was locking it basically tried so hard that they broke this part, and we cannot just replace it, because even though we replace it like this, there will be nothing to touch because the part is far away. So we either have to fix the frame around to align the windows, or we can bring the second part further away, and that's what we're gonna do. We'll bring it further away, and this will allow this new lock to touch it in and to lock behind it. So in this video I'm gonna show you how to first change the locking mechanism, and second how to align both parts of the lock so they can easily lock between each other. And for that we're gonna be using these plastic washers. Why plastic washers? They're strong enough and they do not rust, because these windows, they get wet. Usual washers might rust. We don't want this. We will want to close this window as far as we can, like that. And now we want to measure this part, and this will be how far away we'll have to move the second part out of its frame. All my rulers are too thick, so just get handy dandy cut in a square. Okay, so it's exactly 1/4 inch in my case. I'll probably need 3 to 4 washers for using with each bolt. So I need about 8 washers. Take the window out, open it up a little bit. And now in this case, there are 2 levers here, and you take it out. Now let's remove this part. And don't throw away these screws, we might reuse them. Now just have your nuts, put them on to test. And that's about 1/4 inch. So I want to replace the previous screws with a little bit longer ones, and now I put all my four washers on it. So it's gonna be looking like this. And now you do the same on the other side. So you end up having something like this. Now, when you put it back, make sure you put it on the right side. So the side where the lock's gonna be going in should be facing you. I can reuse the same holes. And if you think it's gonna look ugly, it's not, because it's gonna be invisible because of the second part of the window. Okay, let me bring it closer so you can see what we have. Now, as I said, the setup will be invisible, but now you see that the old lock and the new second part both align well. So the insulation is still working well here. Now we're gonna replace the second part and we will try the new lock. Okay, as you can see, now let's make sure it's pushed all the way to the left, all the way to the right. Okay, works perfectly. That's it. So what you've seen today is 2 things. First, if windows became misaligned over the time and you brought both parts of the lock on the same level. And second, you've seen how to replace the actual lock mechanism. Thanks for watching, and as usual, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Cheers!